How to build a Woosa, and there's two different ways to build him for Siege and RTA, and it can be both used in both times. But if you already know how to build Woosa and you're here, and then you're gonna comment if I'm wrong, okay? But if I am right, good on you. You probably shouldn't be watching the video. All right, let's get into it. Okay, here we go. Woosa is so meta right now. Most of you will probably know how to run him. It's very, very simple, but what kind of stats do you want to be hitting at what different level games? And like, you know, early game, mid game, late game, what you should focus first? Should you focus defense first, accuracy first, resistance, speed, HP, whatever it is, what artifacts to put on him, and all that sort of stuff. So for you that don't know, because I'm pretty sure the people that know ain't watching this video, or they are, and then just like, oh, this guy's wrong. Anyways, let's look at his skills first, okay? Why is this so good? This guy got a recent change where they changed his skill too. We'll get into that in a second. First skill, attacks the enemy with the power of yin yang and puts the enemy to sleep for 2 turns with a 20% chance. The damage increases according to your max HP. So it does damage according to your max HP, so we should be aiming for HP. Puts the enemy to sleep for 2 turns. This is pretty clutch with skill ups. What is that? With skill ups puts it to 25%, and then yeah, so some accuracy does help, but do you prioritize that first? I don't think so, no. This is what got the buff, Mountains Power. Attacks the enemy with the might of the mountains to inflict damage by 20% of your max HP, okay? So whatever your max HP is, 20% of that, and recovers all allies by 15% of your max HP, okay? So the more HP you have, the more healing it does, the more damage it does. So there we go, HP is what we're looking for, okay? And damage, and it increases the decreases the cooldown. Grants immunity, skill 3 grants immunity on all allies that lasts for 3 turns. Creates a shield that equal to 15% of your max HP. So more HP, bigger shield. Okay, and then 4-turn cooldown with skill ups, and the shield increases 20%, so it goes to 35% to your max HP. Okay, so how do you want to run Woosa? So he's in RTA right now. He can solo you in RTA by himself, like 2v3, 3v1. He can do it. It's doable, and it's happened to me. All right, so my Siege, I got both 2 builds. Okay, my Siege Woosa is a Swift Will Woosa, and the RTA Woosa is a Violent Woosa. Okay, I think for RTA you only want Violent, and for Siege you can go either way. You can go Violent or Swift. He has a very, very high base speed, so it's makes him going first, putting up that shield, putting up that will on your team is very important. You can do this without a speed lead. I've done it many times in my Siege videos where I'll go in with a resistance lead, or you know, some other lead, not a speed lead, and I'll take first turn and they got speed lead and you know, an attack bar booster or Clara or something, and I just go first. Okay, and it happens quite often. It's very, very good. Helps me all the time. What stats should you be aiming for? So you want to go Swift Will for Siege, or you can go the same build as your RTA one, Violent for Siege, and you want to aim for the most HP you can get. That's your number 1 stat. Your number 2 stat that you want to aim for is actually speed, okay? Speed, then you go defense, then you go resistance, then you go accuracy, okay? Because resistance is good, accuracy is good. Accuracy puts them to sleep in skill 1, and resistance, you got shield and will. You want him to put that shield and will up. So resistance is also good. So you prioritize HP first, speed second, defense, resistance, accuracy. My opinion, what stats you want to aim for? You want to go hit as high as HP as you can. So aim for 30k HP. Mid game, early game, you're not gonna get 30k HP, but you're gonna get 25k HP. Aim for that 30k HP, and then for Swift, you want to aim for that 280, like mine, for example, 280 with his base speed 120. That makes him 300 speed, no speed lead. Okay, put speed lead, 24 speed lead on top of 118. That's like what, 27, 28. Puts him on 330 or something, you know. So that's really, really fast if you want to use Kakano Woosa example, you know. But yeah, you want to aim for as much HP as possible. 30k HP is what you want to aim for. It's a good place for everyone, including end game players, mid game players, you know, 25k early game players. You want to go 280. I think for Violent, which we'll go to right now, You're gonna have to aim for a little bit lower speed because it's violent, okay? It's not Swift. So what does Swift give you? 25 set bonus? Where is Swift? 25% set bonus, so minus 25% for the violent build, and let's go into that right now. All right, he is my... All right, here we are now. We're going to talk about artifacts as well while we're here. He is my RTA Woosa, which I just built right now because I've been meaning to building for RTA. You want him violent, will. You need that will. You need to have that turn. You need to put that shield up. You need to put that will up. You want to get that skill 2 off and some accuracy. Ugh, messages. Okay, so for RTA, again, aim for 30k HP. You want to aim for about 260, minimum 250. Early game like 250. It's doable because it's high base speed. So you put a speed with a HP sub on slot 2, whatever you got on slot 2, and then you go HP speeds on slot 4 and 6. Speed, HP is the only way to build him. It's not speed, HP defense. It's not speed, HP accuracy. It's not speed, HP attack. It's speed, HP, and that's it. Okay, you put that on, try to get as much HP as possible, then you aim for speed subs. So it's not all good speed subs I got, you know. It's a 20 right there and a 28. That's my best one, the 28. Look at that, it's only 14. It's only 14 and a 20, and I've made 154 already, so you guys can do it. An 18, a 14, a blue rune. A blue rune is better than this, except the HP subs. But yes, a blue rune is better than that, okay? I'm sure you all get the point right now. So you want to go HP first stat, speed second stat, get good defense. You don't want him dying with one shot, okay? So good defense, aim up for about 400 or 500 defense, okay? And then you want some resistance and some accuracy, but they're not first priorities. HP, speed, defense, then resistance and accuracy, okay? You don't need crit rate, you don't need crit damage. I don't think you need any attack. Correct me if I'm wrong. So for artifacts, I think he's a water unit. The most damage he's gonna get is from a wind unit. Okay, so you want to go minus wind reduction, or also if a water unit is coming to fight him like a Diana, you want to do damage plus on wind, maybe a Sierra. So his skill 2 does a lot more damage. With skill 2 does more damage from that wind on damage, right? Damage on wind, for example, right? It's not going to be a fire unit that's going to try to kill him, and he's going to do good damage on a fire unit. So you can go damage received from wind, damage received from water like a melon, damage dealt on wind, damage dealt on water. Also you want a skill 2 recovery, which works because he heals with skill 2. And then anything else that you can get, like the skill 3 accuracy, do not go for that. You can go for skill 1 accuracy, which is alright, but that's about it. Yeah, that's all. That's how you rune Woosa. How have you ruined Woosa? Did you ruin him right, or have you ruined him differently? Do you have artifacts on him? Okay, what monster do you want me to do a video for on how to ruin next? Okay, if you have any ideas, put it down in the comments. Join the Discord if you want. And Siege tournament is a day after this video, okay, which is 2021 November. If you're watching this in 2023 June, it's 2 years ago, mate. All right, thanks for watching, guys. Much love. Yalla bye.